Do you guys ever feel that there's so much pressure on you to have it all figured out in your 20s? Because that is exactly where I am right now. I'm 22 years old and I have no idea what I want to do with the rest of my life. And I feel so stuck because I feel like I should have everything figured out. You know, there's people around me that are getting married, having kids, have already found their career. I'm just a waitress right now. I had moved to LA about 9 months ago, almost 10, right after I got done with college and I graduated, to become someone. When I got there, it wasn't exactly what I had hoped it would be, which is totally fine. You know, not everything is meant to be something. But now I had to move back home. I was so depressed, anxious all the time. I couldn't even get out of bed for 3 months. I could barely make it to go to work. I couldn't. And now I'm back where I'm from, which is Arizona, and I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. And if you're somebody that needs to hear this, I'm right there with you. I have no idea what I want to do. No idea. Like I said, I moved to LA to become something, and that didn't work out. And now I'm just a server in my parents' house trying to figure out what my next step in life is. So this video is for those that are also feeling stuck and don't know where to go, because I am right there with you. I am the most positive person you'll ever meet. I will stand 10 toes down, tell you exactly what you need to hear. I feel like I'm usually the motivational speaker, but when it comes to me feeling down, me feeling sad, I feel like I have nobody to tell me that it's going to be okay, and I just have to reassure myself that it is going to be okay. And even though there's not somebody that can do that for me all the time, I want to kind of be an outlet for whoever sees this video to know that even though I'm having a rough time right now, that it is going to be okay. And sometimes telling somebody that kind of reassures me that I know that I'll be okay. I seriously don't know where I'm headed, and I just had a vacation. I just went on 2 vacations and had the best time of my life. I love to travel. And when I was on these vacations, it just showed me that there's other spots that I could be at. But there's so many places that I could go right now, and I don't know where I want to go. The trip that hit me the hardest was when I was in Hawaii. I was contemplating going on that trip just because I wasn't sure if I had the funds. Even though I did, I just wanted to save up a little bit, and I just wasn't sure if that was the best idea for me. I went on the trip, ended up having I think the best trip that I've ever been on. I had such an amazing time there, loved the culture, loved who we were with. We were with people that are from there, so they were able to show us around everywhere. I just enjoyed so much of that trip, and coming back, I've hit such a low. I've been back. It's day 4 that I've been back. I have not gotten out of bed for the past 3 days. The fact that I'm making this video right now is actually crazy because I have not been able to get out of bed. I've been in my bed sobbing for days. My mom came in my room last night. Maddie, this isn't like you. You're usually the most spontaneous, uplifting person. She's like, I'm worried about you. That kind of comes back to my point of there's not usually somebody that's there to motivate me and give me the best advice. And you could only give yourself so much advice before you just crumble. before you just are like, life has everything against me. And I, like I said, I'm the most positive person, but sometimes it's so hard to think positively when you just are at such a low point. I'm just working to get through it as much as I can right now. I feel horrible. Like I said, I don't want to get out of bed. This was a point that I was at back in LA about 6 months ago, and here I am hitting that exact same point again. And it's honestly terrifying because I don't know where I'm gonna go. And that is so scary to me. But to go with my story, my point is that even though I am so terrified of where I am headed, it's all part of the alignment. It's all part of my direction. And I would not be going through this if it was not part of my highest self, of me figuring out how I'm supposed to get to my highest self. And sometimes that's hard to remember. And sometimes it just doesn't, you're so wrapped up in the negativity that you just are like, no, everything bad is happening to me. I can't do it. But I am here. It's hard for me to say this. It's hard for me to be like, you know what, everything's gonna work out. Because right now in my head, I'm thinking, oh my God, nothing's working out. But it's just things that we have to push through. And I just have to keep telling myself, as well as, you know, maybe the one person's watching this, maybe the 10 people, I don't know, that it's gonna be okay. And I want to be the person to say that, because I don't always have somebody telling me that. And it's going to take time, and it's so okay to give yourself grace. You know, you don't have to be so hard on ourselves. I'm 22 years old. I'm supposed to have my whole life figured out. Have you guys ever heard that quote of, when you turn 20, that is your first year being an adult? So right now I'm technically 2 years old. Let's say you're 21, you're only 1 year old into adult life. I'm only 2 years into my real adult life. I'm not even a year post-grad yet. And I'm crumbling, thinking that I have to have everything figured out. It's because social media makes it seem that way. But it's not. Social media is not realistic. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Sure, that one influencer might have 10 million followers. They might have the biggest house that you could think of, but they're miserable. I'm at a spot, I'm not miserable. I am so grateful for the love that I have in my life, for the house that I get to be in, the fact that I even got to experience LA. Not many I moved when I was 21, not very many 21, 22-year-olds get to do that. I got to do that. I am so grateful that I got to do that. But I'm just at a spot now where I feel so lost. But I'm right there with you again. Like, seriously, everything's gonna work out, and I just need to say that over and over again, because it is. That guy didn't like you, that's okay, because your person is gonna want to like you, is gonna want to date you, is gonna want to be with you. That job that you didn't get, okay, guess what? There's a reason for that. And it's not gonna make sense right now, but eventually it will. And I'm at a point where nothing is making sense right now. I am so wrapped up in my own head. I have no idea where I want to go. Nothing is holding me back. Nothing is holding me back. I have nothing holding me back right now except for myself. I don't know where I'm going to go. But isn't that so exciting and scary at the same time? Like, I could go anywhere. And the fact that I've been able to travel also at such a young age, I'm starting to see new cities that maybe I would like to live in. Maybe I would like to live in Hawaii. Maybe that's why I enjoyed it so much. But no matter if I were to go there or my lifelong dream is New York City, is that going to fulfill me? Is that going to make me happy? Because the biggest thing in life is being happy. If you're not happy, then what's the point? Like I said, there could be that influencer that has 10 million followers, that big house. They hate what they're doing. They don't want to do that. right now I'm just trying to figure out, as I'm sure there's a lot of other 20-some-year-olds trying to figure out as well, just where I want to go, just some sort of direction, just something. But I know at the end of the day, at least I'm here. Not very many people can say that they're still here, obviously. But at least I'm trying. At least I'm trying to figure it out. What more could I say? At least I'm grateful for what I have, and I'm trying to figure it out. At least I'm trying. Even though I haven't gotten to bed in 3 days, at least now I'm up trying again. Sometimes we need a couple days to take out for mental health, which is totally fine, because not every day is going to be perfect. But at least going out and trying is better than saying you didn't try at all. So if you are lost in your 20s, you are not alone. I am right there with you. And I know that we will make it together, because whatever is meant for us will never pass us by. We are headed in that direction that our higher self, that we've manifested, that we wished for. We are headed that way. And everything will be okay. It just takes time.